What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Here we are, another episode of Make the Right Play. As always, we're joined on the left by the coach, and of course, your buoy behind the camera, making everything work for us, making everything sound great for us. Shout out your buoy and your buoy media for all your media needs in the Pensacola area. And coach, we're back. We're into November. We're into the last 2 months of the year. What a day yesterday, coach. New York City, your home. The greatest city in the world at one point is gone, coach. It's a socialist hellhole. How you feeling, coach? Let's start with this. Let's be positive here. How was your Halloween? How was your Halloween night? Did you have a good Halloween? Did you enjoy handing out candy?
It was fine.
It was fine?
Yeah, I mean, Halloween, it's a little depressing because now I have no more trick-or-treaters. My 15-year-old daughter, she got dressed up. She looked beautiful. She ran out of the house to go hang out with her friends and have fun. We had great trick-or-treaters.
We did, right?
Even though, let me tell you, man, these kids are a little bold.
They're bold,
I had a couple
coach.
of kids go like this to me. I'm not even kidding you. One girl, I'm not kidding you, like a beautiful princess dress. And then remember, you were holding the bowl, and all of a sudden she was like a demon child. And I was like, hold up, little girl.
Yeah,
and then she was like,
that's true. That's truth. That's truth. Yeah.
I have like a few of them, and I'm like, these kids are just evil.
Evil kids, coach. Evil kids. Definitely not in the Halloween spirit. What's going on? Oh, is this being blocked?
Go this way. Yeah, the tape. There you go.
There we go. We got to make sure he's in the shot. Of course.
All right. Jesus is the reason for everything.
That's the
everything
truth.
That's good
We're going into the reason for the season.
You know what annoyed me?
Oh, what's going on? What happened?
So I go on my Apple iPhone, right?
You go on your Apple iPhone. The Apple iPhone.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you know how like they always have like the calendar and they always have the holidays and stuff?
Yep.
How come they don't have like All Saints Day, All Souls Day? They never have a Catholic holiday, but I'll have like Diwali.
They got Easter.
I'll have Day of the Dead.
Day of the Dead, coach.
Yes. And I was like, what is this crap?
I think they got a Russia Homa on there too. Is that right? That's what it's called, right? Russia Homa? They got Russia Homa on there.
Ooh,
they got
just stuff. Back.
Yeah, that sports guy back for another week. Appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in, man.
All right.
Thank you for being a part of it.
After the election yesterday, I had to put
What's
on
going
my
on?
specially made DeSantis Airlines shirt.
It's a great shirt, coach.
Courtesy of the Fowler family.
Oh, there we go. Shout out the Fowlers. Hooking you up, giving us the hookup.
Feelings matter. Feelings matter.
Feelings
he had another
matter.
one. He had, because, the Guilford, they used to be the Guilford Bears.
Yes.
So then he made.
Well, no, they were the Guilford Indians, right?
Indians.
They were the Guilford. Now they're the Guilford Bears. Now they're the Bears.
So it was the Guilford Indians.
Yeah.
So what he did was he put Guilford and then he put a bunch of snowflakes. And then on the bottom it said, because feelings matter.
That's so true.
And then he made this shirt.
Yeah.
Because everybody was leaving Connecticut during COVID.
Yeah.
And I mean, everybody left the Northeast to move to Florida. And
it's true.
Mandami. Whoa. That's what Cuomo was singing yesterday. Mandami. And Mandami never wants to speak that name again, the Cuomo name.
The Cuomo name. He was such a douche in his post-game press.
The mask came off.
Yeah,
that little prick won the election. First of all, we have to play the video. Okay?
Which one is this? The
one when he walks in.
Oh, the Bollywood.
Yes, the Bollywood.
The Bollywood special.
Is this still the United States or am
I
now?
Oh my gosh,
now
it's true.
Now
Let's
it's
go.
like New York has changed already.
Let's do it. Clip 9 here. This is the Bollywood special right here.
Oh my gosh. I mean, give me a break. This is New York City, people. I hope you're happy. Oh my gosh. There's his mother, the millionaire.
Look at that, the millionaire.
The millionaire movie director mother. And the father who indoctrinates kids at Columbia University.
Yep.
That they're pitching tents.
That's the future.
Oh my gosh.
The future is now, coach.
Like, I'm going to look like Audrey Hepburn. Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Oh, just disgusting.
Ugh.
But let me tell you, Coach, I think we talked about it in last week's episode. The biggest socialists are the ones with the most money. They're the ones with the most money. The first people that we got to tax the rich. We got to go after the 1%. It's always the 1%ers saying it. Always. We
They're
say it all
the
the time.
ruling class.
Yeah,
Don't
the
you
ruling
get
class,
it? They're the
perfectly
ruling
said.
class, and they have been having a plot to have the class system come to the United States
For
for
years.
decades
Yeah,
now.
for a long time.
Okay, so just wake up, people. But I got to tell you, Carlos, I saw that video, and the only thing I could think of was barf. Barf.
That's your mayor, Coach. That's the mayor of the greatest city on the planet.
I have DC Reeves as my mayor now here
DC
in
Reeves.
Pensacola.
DC Reeves. Well,
Because
it's
I
not
took
much
the
better,
Santa
honestly.
Airlines down and
Yeah, he did. You sure did take DeSantis Airlines down. And listen, a lot of people are going to be trying to take DeSantis Airlines down, but he said he's putting up a wall. He said he's like, listen,
God
we're not
bless
having
him.
it.
God
Putting
bless
up a
him.
wall.
I don't want those people here to ruin my beautiful state of Florida.
I don't want those
We're
people
the
here either, to be
freedom-loving
honest.
State of Florida.
Yeah,
so
amen.
unless you're here and I check your Republican card, then you're not allowed in the state, and
Yeah.
you better have a MAGA hat too.
You should.
If you,
You-
don't
you
have
should-
a MAGA hat and you don't have a Republican card, get the hell out of here.
You don't get to come here.
And go play the Bollywood music
That's
up
right.
in New York, okay?
That's right.
While you're still allowed to own a radio.
I wonder, how fast do you think it's going to be before they all flood down here? Quickly, I would assume. Very quickly.
Oh my gosh.
Fast.
Well, you know what they said? He won because of the Jews. The Jews all voted for him.
Stupid people.
They are so
Just
stupid.
so stupid.
Liberal
The Jews.
white women.
Unbelievable.
The young people,
Another
but the
dumb
young-
group.
Listen, the young people, I will give them a little bit of a pass because they've been indoctrinated. So they don't
Yes,
even know
they
any
have
better.
100%.
They've
You're
been
100%
totally
right.
trained to be this stupid
Amen.
in public
Amen.
schools.
You're
So
100% right.
I'm going to give them a pass
Yeah.
because we really need to work on them. We need to love these children, these young adults.
But we have to save the school system. That's the
Well,
biggest
Trump is
key.
doing it.
You have to change the narrative. You know, it's funny. I had somebody come into work today who said the exact same thing. You have these people that they're being taught that, you know, capitalism is bad and starting your own business is bad and wanting to be rich is bad. And she's like, this is the exact opposite of what I learned in school.
know.
But, you know, 30 years ago, it's the exact opposite. It's you want to start a business. You want to create something new. You want to become rich. You want to be richer than the generation behind
Yeah.
you. But now they're taught like rich is bad, everybody equal, everybody be poor together. That's what they're taught now. So it's crazy to think that in just 30 years
Carlos?
it's changed.
You know why they're rich? Because they don't pay their fair share.
Yeah, they don't pay
They're
their fair
not
share.
rich
Great
because
line there,
they work
Coach.
hard, right?
Yeah, great
oh,
line.
It has nothing to do with them working hard and building a career.
Yeah.
It's because they're not paying their fair share.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
tell
true.
you, I haven't heard that in years because Obama loved that line.
Yeah.
But I'll never forget Joe Biden in the debate with Trump. That was the only line he said coherently. I said, what is this throwback? All of
Yeah.
a sudden he was like, they need to pay their fair share. I was like, oh my God.
You're like, holy shit. Oh my gosh.
I was like, a flashback to Santa's Airlines, and I was in New York
Yep,
doing the
yep,
play,
yep,
so I
yep,
was
yep.
really freaking out.
Oh
But
my gosh.
man, Carlos, I got to tell you, I cannot believe. Well, I can because the fix is in.
The fix
they
is
all
totally
tried to
in.
say, "Oh, it's Curtis Lee." Well, they wanted two Democrats running against each other. They
Right.
just want to throw away the
Yeah.
Republicans. The Republicans are fools.
Which,
they didn't put
to
in a
be
good
honest-
candidate. And let's
to
be
be
honest.
honest.
Trump did not win New York. So
he
don't
didn't.
try to
He
say
didn't
that
win New
this
York.
is some kind of referendum on
Right.
Donald Trump. It has nothing to do with Donald Trump
And that's
at
just
all.
that's just a talking point,
Right.
right? That's just something
Has
they're going to try to
nothing to do
pitch,
with
like, oh,
him.
the tides are turning. People are against Trump. All these states, these are states that he never won. Virginia, he didn't win. You know, New York, he didn't win. Jersey, he didn't win. And Jersey, these people in Jersey, I had people in Jersey telling me, oh, you know, I think Jersey's going to go red this time. Let me tell you, tides are turning. It's tight. It's tight. It was a fucking ass kicking. I mean,
Well,
holy shit.
No,
Coach, it
you
was
know
a
what the
beatdown.
problem was? The small, just like what started in Connecticut, the
Mm.
small little towns all vote red.
Yeah.
And then the big cities flood in
Newark.
and they just take over the whole election.
Yeah.
And
It's
the
true.
Democrat
It's
always
true.
wins like 80% of the votes.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, usually.
But we got to play clip number one.
Well,
Because
this was the most
is
disgusting part of the whole
the
speech.
opposite of what Trump is.
All right, let's show clip one.
We will prove that there is no problem too large for government to solve and no concern too small for it to care about.
Coach, the famous line, what Reagan's most famous line.
Well, when he says the scariest words are, we're here from the government and we're here to help. We're
The
from the
scariest
government and we're here to
lines.
help.
And here we are in 2025. And that line right there, We're going to show that no matter what the size of the problem, the government's here to help and the government will provide. But what does that always say? You know what that automatically makes me think of? What we say all the time, right? That the Democrats took religion out and replaced it with government.
Absolutely.
That's immediately what went into my mind. This is another example of the Democrats getting rid of religion and putting it in the place of government.
Plus, you have a spoiled brat who never built anything in his life.
Yeah.
So, I love to go to church. So today I'm at Mass, and it's amazing.
Daily Mass goer.
Jesus, has an answer to everything.
Yeah.
So this is literally in the Gospel of Luke. And today it says, great crowds were traveling with Jesus. And he goes, this is Jesus' own words.
Own words.
Which of you wishing to construct a tower does not first sit down and calculate the cost to see if there's enough for its completion? Otherwise, after laying the foundation and finding himself unable to finish the work, the onlookers should laugh at him and say, this one began to build, but did not have the resources to finish. Right? Think about that.
And he said it right in that accent,
too.
He
said, I had to do a Jewish accent. Jesus was Jewish.
Yeah, Jewish.
Right? And then he also says, what king marching into a battle would not first sit down and decide whether with 10,000 troops he can successfully oppose another king advancing upon him with 20,000 troops? If he's still far away, he'll send a delegation to ask for peace terms. But the whole point is that I'm reading this and I'm thinking, so we have the president of the United States who's actually built something. He's built many towers.
Built many things.
He fixed a Woman Rink. This guy is a builder. He's not a destroyer.
Correct.
But then we have Mandami, who is a complete spoiled brat. I mean, as Curtis Lee was said, his resume would fit on a cocktail napkin. Okay?
Yeah, perfectly said.
So this is what I think Mandami's going to do once Trump, lets the funds run dry and doesn't pay for all his free crap. Let's go to number 10, your boy, please.
Good pick.
Look at that.
Destruction, Coach.
This is all because a mother took away her son's cell phone bill. So
Just took the cell phone.
Took the cell phone, not
Took
the
cell
bill.
phone in general.
I'm sure she was paying the bill.
Yeah, probably. Not
But
anymore.
look at this. So the mother takes away the cell phone bill, and the son has a hissy fit and destroys the apartment.
This is much more of a hissy fit. I think this is like chaos.
Carlos, this is what New York is going to look like.
Yeah.
When Donald Trump takes away the money from New York City, Mandami is going to make everybody act crazy, and they're going to destroy that city. And I think it's going to be like Gotham City.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Really do.
I said that last week. I said it's going to be just like Gotham City. It's going to quickly deteriorate faster than anybody's ever seen. It's going to make Mayor Dinkins look like a cakewalk. Like the city is going to be destroyed.
Well, Mayor Dinkins was so bad that we got Giuliani.
Right.
So that's why Trump said, do we have the thing where Trump said, I don't even think we have that one, where he said this was the best thing to happen for Republicans was Mandami
that's where he said
winning.
that today. Yeah, we don't have that one,
so
but that's what he said this morning.
I think this is a great thing that happened to Republicans because now people in the United States are going to be able to see the difference between what the Democrats are serving up, what their solutions are, and what Republicans are with Make America Great Again.
Yeah.
Why don't we show Mandami? Do we have the George Stephanopoulos one?
We do. We sure do. Yes,
okay,
we do.
which one is that one?
Let's show it. All right, hold on one second. I got it right here. That is. Let's see here. That is
because there was George Stephanopoulos. So
Clip 11.
happy.
Clip 11.
Clip 11.
Congratulations. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you very much for having me.
You broke a lot of new ground last night. First Muslim mayor of New York, first Democratic Socialist, first mayor to win more than 1 million votes in, 3 decades, youngest mayor in more than a century. So what is the message and the mandate behind that?
The message is about transforming the most expensive city in the United States of America into one that's affordable for each and every New Yorker. And what New Yorkers across the 5 boroughs gave us last night was a mandate to pursue the most ambitious affordability agenda the city has seen since the days of Fiorello LaGuardia. And it's time that we start to deliver it.
Well, let's dig into that because you're talking about a rent freeze, you're talking about free buses, you're talking about free childcare. Can you do that without raising taxes?
I think you can do that, and I think you have to raise taxes on the top 1% of New Yorkers. New York will also increase the corporate tax of New York State to match that of New Jersey. So that takes us from about 7.25 to about 11.5%, which is what we see in New Jersey. These things together raise about $9 billion, which more than pays for our economic agenda and also starts to Trump-proof our city.
So, Coach, let's break down what he just said right there. Let's break that down. So,
free stuff.
we have to raise the taxes on the New York taxpayer because we have to figure out a way to pay, right? And then so he then says we got to tax it, and it's going to be only on the 1% because remember, this is how Obama started it off, right? We're going to tax only the wealthy, and then. What happens then when all of the 1% says, you know what, I'm just going to take my ship and I'm going to move.
But you know what's
I'm
so
going to pack
funny
it up.
Is that he thinks anybody in New York making $400,000 a year is like part of the 1%.
Yeah. Yeah.
And let me tell you something. In New York, that's not a lot of money, $400,000 a year.
No.
By the time you pay your rent, probably pay for childcare, pay for your own stuff. I mean, you know how he's going to make it more affordable? By turning it into Gotham City.
By turning it into Gotham City.
It's going to be in the gutter.
It's going to be terrible. It's going to be terrible. And then he says, we're going to raise the corporate tax and we're going to match New Jersey's. Can you name how many companies are based out of New Jersey?
Not
There's
really.
nothing in New Jersey. So you're going to decide to take New Jersey's economic plan and try to match it? No, there's nothing in Jersey. Jersey's a dump.
This is what's
it's a
gonna
shithole.
happen.
So it's like everybody is going to be like, pack it up, ladies and gentlemen. Let's head south. We're going to slam Florida. We're going to slam Texas. And we're going to pack it all and we're going to move it down to the Gulf
Carolinas,
Coast.
they're gonna try to.
Yeah, Charlotte will grow. This is just crazy, Tom. But he's going to push everybody out, and then he's going to leave the rest
Do
in
you
slums.
know who was the last
just like
genius to
Gotham.
have this idea with the corporate tax was David Dinkins.
Yeah.
And that's when Moody's moved to North Carolina. A lot of companies left New York and moved to North Carolina because David Dinkins increased the tax. Like taxing the rich is not always the answer.
And
it
ladies
really
and gentlemen,
isn't.
wake up call. You no longer need office buildings. We're now in a world where you could work remotely 95% of the time. So newsflash, you don't need to pay the corporate taxes for office buildings and rent these massive spaces. You don't need that anymore.
And
You could work anywhere.
Who wants to trust the government for everything anyway after this government
Nobody wants to
shutdown's
trust
been
the
going
government
on
for
so
anything.
long, right?
Yeah.
I mean, so I'm going to be relying on the government for my health care, relying on my government to stabilize the rent. Oh, why should I work so hard? My rent will never change. I'm going to rely on the government for child care.
Yeah.
Like, this is absolutely, after seeing what's going on with the government, people better wake up and realize the only person you can trust is Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. That's it.
That's
you
it,
have
Coach.
To have
Tell 'em. That's it.
self-reliance.
Self-reliance.
You have to count on yourself. And I feel that a lot of Americans are more with the MAGA. And I have to admit, I'm a little annoyed with Trump, though, because he needs to start putting America first. And I know that he has to focus on foreign, what is it called, policy?
Foreign policy, yeah.
I know he has to focus on foreign policy, but I think he needs to start fighting fire with fire. And I think that the way Mandami's like, I'm going to be going after Trump.
Yeah.
Trump is right. Everybody keeps saying that, the Republicans, they have the House, they have the Senate. End the shutdown tomorrow? Let's end it tomorrow. Let's get rid of the filibuster.
Well, let's see.
It's time to go to war.
Let's see what Trump actually said this
Time for
morning
war.
at the actually Republican Senate breakfast that he had this morning. Let's take a look and see what he said on clip 14.
Okay.
It's time for Republicans to do what they have to do, and that's terminate the filibuster. It's the only way you can do it. And if you don't terminate the filibuster, you'll be in bad shape. We won't pass any legislation. There'll be no legislation passed for 3.25. We have 3.25 years, so that's a long time. But when they can't do an extension, and John, I think they've done an extension every single time they've ever been asked forever. This is the first time they haven't done an extension. Extensions are supposed to be easy, but if they won't do an extension, they won't do any bill, even a simple bill. And we should do our own bills. We should get out. We should do our own bills. We should open up. We should start tonight with the country's open. Congratulations. Then we should pass voter ID. We should pass no mail-in voting. We should pass all the things that we want to pass, make our elections secure and safe, because California is a disaster. Many of the states are disasters. But can you imagine when they vote almost unanimously against voter ID? All we want is voter ID. You go to a grocery store, you have to give ID. You go to a gas station, you give ID. But for voting, they want no voter ID.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. But Trump's 100% right. It's time to end the filibuster. It's time to stop, BSing around. But in his defense, I will say, and we talked about this in the car right here, in his defense, every time he tries to do something that helps the American people, he gets wrapped up in court. I mean, just today he's fighting with the Supreme Court about having the tariffs. Since when is imposing tariffs on foreign countries for goods unconstitutional?
Well, remember,
that's crazy town.
They tried to say it was going to collapse the economy. Never happened.
Right, it never happened.
They just
of course.
lie. They lie all the time.
Yep.
And the thing is that we do have to pass voter reform.
Yeah,
we do.
100%.
We have to
100%.
open the government. Do you see what's going on in the airports right now?
The airports are
Oh my
absolutely
gosh, we
crazy.
gotta show this video.
They're crazy.
Your boy,
right before
let's
the
show
holidays,
number
of
6.
course.
It's insanity.
Yeah, it is. And this is just in Houston. Look at this. They all walked out. The whole TSA.
The American people being held hostage.
In Houston.
They're being held hostage.
Yep.
And the thing is that the Americans, let's be honest, a lot of people don't understand that you need 60 votes. The Republicans do not have 60 senators. So they need Democrats to come and vote to reopen the government.
5 to be exact.
They need 5.
They need 5.
So let's see what John Fetterman thinks about this. Number 15, your boy, please.
Let's see what Johnny says.
Deeply distressing to know that 42 million Americans are going to lose their SNAP benefits. And now that's one of the big reasons why I refuse to shutting our government down. And again, I feel like the Democrats really need to own the shutdown.
Right. They do need to own the shutdown.
They do.
But anybody with a brain knows that this is the Democrats' fault. The Democrats are trying to pass legislation without having control of the government. That's what they're doing. That's the real thing that's going on here. They're trying to pass legislation. They want to keep Obamacare. They want to keep their bullshit, feeding feminism in Nigeria or whatever. Like they want their BS stuff that they've kept in the government for years, and the Republicans are like, we're not paying for that anymore.
What they really want, and what Trump needs to start exposing, is the Democrats pay off the insurance companies. This money does not go to the American people.
Yeah.
This money that they're fighting over, this extension, goes directly into the pockets of the insurance companies. And then if you don't go and use your benefits, they get to keep the money.
Yeah.
The insurance companies have never been richer.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Truth.
Everybody's like so cheering that guy who shot the United Healthcare guy in the back of the head on New York City, of course.
Right.
But it's the
Broad
insurance
daylight.
companies that are getting the money.
Yeah.
And that's what's wrong. That's the problem. And nobody wants to say it, and that's the truth.
Yeah.
So,
Coach, you're right.
You know why?
You're right.
Because, which we've had on the show before, they all get kickbacks.
Yeah.
All those Democrats are getting a taste. Everybody's wetting their beak on that money.
And Bernie's admitted it too. He's like, listen, we get a kickback, you get a kickback. They've all admitted it. They know it. They own it.
That's what they're fighting about. They have you waiting at the TSA because
to suffer and die.
Need the money to come back to them, because this is all money for the insurance company. Don't get it twisted. I'm telling you, that is the truth.
Yeah.
That is the truth. But
the end always justifies the means, right?
Of course it does. But the
it always
Democrats
justifies.
lie. They lie all the time. Let's go to number 3, your boy, because this guy is, see for yourself.
No bigger one.
Nothing I dislike more than the politician that sits there and lies to you. And we all just sit there rolling our eyes going,
look at that little bitch. I mean, did you just see the way? Nobody likes a politician who lies. And we just sit back there and we roll. No, but there's no bigger liar than the Democrat. The Democrat's the biggest liar on the planet.
Well,
like
and
that.
you notice
There's
they all
no
have that
bigger
fake
one.
Smile.
Yeah.
He has a fake smile. Mandami has a fake smile. Trump is the only one. They say, oh, he's a liar all the time. He's the only one with no fake smile and who never changes his accent.
I mean, that was an evil look. Did you see the look that he made too?
Like he was
Let's show it
possessed.
one more time. Can we show that one more time? That look. Let's show clip 3 one more time. Look at
The man is
this.
possessed.
Look at the guy's eyes right here. The evil look that he makes. Look at this.
nothing I dislike
Right here. Here
more
it comes.
than the politician
Yep.
that sits there and lies to you. And we all
That is an evil look. Look at that face. Look at that face, ladies and gentlemen. And he's going to be on the ballot in 2028. Saddle up. He's going to be on the ballot. And you'll have all your liberal friends being like, Gavin, I'm going to vote for him.
That's why he did that
Get ready, saddle
Proposition
up.
50.
Yeah.
Because he's like, I'm going to deliver the House seats. You're giving me the nomination. Because we all know the Democrats, they don't have fair elections. They choose their leaders.
The gerrymandering.
That's what they did during COVID with Biden.
Yep.
They made everybody drop out so Biden would get the nomination, and that's what they did with Kamala.
Yeah.
But let's show Gavin Newsom what he's doing. Number 4, you buoy. And
Oh,
this
this
is
is a
how
big
he
one.
was able to secure Proposition 50.
Yeah.
Answer the question. If a Republican was advocating for Prop 50, none of these people would support it. How is this even legal? If Prop 50 was being pushed by Republicans, would you support it?
I wish it was being pushed by.
No, but you're not answering my questions. If Republicans in California were pushing for Prop 50, would you support it?
Republicans in California are not pushing for Prop 50.
If-
So your question is nonsensical.
No, it's not.
Your
If
question is
Republicans, you can't even answer my question.
Yes, I can.
If Republicans,
We would love for Republicans to push Prop 50, but they're not. They're against it. So your question makes no sense.
no, you're not answering it because you know that if Republicans were pushing for Prop 50, you guys would be calling for voter fraud. And honestly, it kind of seems like voter
Look at
fraud
all
now
the
is-
Chinese
Look at all these
people there.
Chinese
They don't even know
people.
English, and they all have a mask.
They all have the same T-shirt on too. It looks like a bunch of
If the
tourists.
situation was reversed and Republicans wrote Prop 50, would you
President
support
Xi
it?
probably shipped them in to vote.
That's just not a nonsensical
So,
question.
so are you saying that Democrats are basically having to redistrict to win?
We're fighting back. Thank you.
We're fighting back.
I mean, I think the fact that I have footage
Look
of you
at-
guys leading a
look
bunch
at
of
this.
Asian Americans to the voting polls.
I mean, like, that's just unbelievable.
We need to get the filibuster. We need to end it. We need
Yeah,
to
it's
end
time
the
to be done.
filibuster. We got to have voting laws because that is what keeps us from having a civil war.
Yeah,
What
you're
keeps
right.
us from fighting with each other is the fact that it's like, okay, we're going to do this civilized.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to go, we're going to cast a ballot, and may the best man win.
Yeah.
Right? That's how this country was founded.
Yeah.
And the problem is that the Democrats have figured out a way to cheat. And
Yeah.
they cheat. And they cheat. Mm-hmm. And honestly, like, it's a huge problem. But you got to show number 19 because it really cracked me up. This one video. Carlos,
All right,
I know,
let's show
think it's
it.
like,
Let's
oh
show it.
gosh,
Let's
Mom.
see.
But I think it's hilarious.
Sub 9, the funny video.
That's them going to church.
Oh my God.
They're going to church in New York. We're going to church. I mean, vote.
Look at that.
We're
That's
going to
just-
church. I mean, vote. That's that. Let me tell you, guys, really think about what you're doing. Because if you keep stealing elections and you get the real Americans pissed, the people who settled this country, we're going to have problems. And I don't know if you want the,
Does any man
the
in the
voter
Northeast have a
tabernacle
dick
choir
anymore?
coming. Oh,
I mean, come on.
They still
that
have
was
dick.
that was
I'm
that
not
was
gonna say that
so
one.
soft right there. That was so soft.
Well, that's what the Democrats do.
That's as
They
soft
sing
as
songs.
butter. Warm butter.
That's so gross.
That is just terrible. I mean, come on. Like, that's just that. It's just terrible what's going on. Please,
It is
for the love
terrible.
of God,
Yeah, boy,
somebody
let's go to
stand up.
18.
Somebody
We
stand
need
up
to get his minds out of the gutter.
and just figure it out.
Please, number
Please.
18.
I'm here in New York
Oh,
about
what a-
to illegally vote for Zohran
When-
Mandami 6
yeah,
times.
that's who you said get the mind out of the gutter, and you sent him.
6.
Did he say he
for
voted
Mandami
6
six
times?
Six times. And he's on the
6
TikTok.
times.
Where are the police? He should be arrested.
Yeah.
That's against the law, but in New York, he'll be a hero. He might
Yeah.
have a job. And Mandami's, they'll be like, this is what we need
Yeah.
in his cabinet. All of a sudden, we'll see that guy.
Jordan, stand up then, brother. Stand up. You gotta speak out. You gotta speak out. You gotta get on the
Jordan.
train, brother. I mean,
Jordan,
come on.
It's over.
Like, well, I'm watching a room full of 100 men singing about going and voting. You gotta get on the train and fight back against these people, for Christ's sake.
Jordan,
if you're gonna
it's
live in
over.
mass for the rest of your life, at least frickin' try to fight these people off.
The only
Come
way
on.
you can fight it is if we get voter reform done.
You have to get voter
Because
reform. You
First
gotta
of all, we
lock
gotta
it
get
in.
rid of all the illegals. You can't have a bunch of mass Chinese people going and voting. And I mean, that's
Truth.
evil. That's
Or the
evil. You
illegals.
can't have a bunch, like, they're
Yeah.
illegals voting in the elections. We gotta get rid of them.
Tons.
Then we have to have voter ID.
Yeah.
No more paper ballots. Walk your fat ass over to the voting booth and vote. Okay? No excuses.
That was
no
good. That was good. Yeah.
excuses. I'm
No
sorry.
excuses,
I can't
coach.
believe I'm trying not to ever curse anymore.
But you're just laying it out there,
but
coach.
that's it. We need to and that will get because that will save the Northeast.
Yeah. Voter
that
reform
is
will save the
only thing,
Northeast.
because
Yeah.
the problem is, I'll never forget, even in Connecticut, even Democrats were voting for Bob Stefanowski, and then the cities come in with the illegal votes
Yeah.
that were drying, they got wet, and then they came in at like 4 a.m.
of
And
course.
Connecticut changed the election,
Yeah.
and Ned Lamont won.
Now, I'll never forget that night. That's a legendary night, because I remember it was a beating. Like it was a pure beating. Bob Stefanowski was blowing Ned Lamont out in the state of Connecticut, and between 1:45 in the morning and 5:30 a.m. there was some magical twist that Ned Lamont came out of nowhere and unloaded and won the election. Like it was
New Haven.
unbelievable.
Connecticut was a testing ground on how to steal elections.
But remember, they were even having all those Yale kids go and vote. They were using the colleges with the kids who don't even live
that's
there
why you need the
going
voter
and
ID.
voting.
That's why you need the voter ID.
100%. You need the voter ID. And I don't understand why it's such a foreign concept. Like, why are you people being like, wow, you shouldn't have to present ID. You shouldn't have to present ID. You have to present ID to do anything. You got to present ID at the bank. Whenever you want to make a cash withdrawal, you got to present your ID to make sure that we're giving the cash to somebody who you're actually you. You have to present ID anytime you go to a bar to get a drink. Oh, let me see your ID. Make sure you're 21 years old. You got to present your ID everywhere. It's all the time. To get on a plane, you got to present your ID or your passport. You always have to present identification. So the idea that it's like, oh, this is nuts. Why would you present ID to go and vote? And we're the crazy people? Like, come on. Like, are you kidding me? Like, this is just maddening. But the Democrats will always find a way. They'll always find a way to cheat and figure out a way to keep their illegals voting and find a way to win elections.
Well,
that's what they do.
We have to battle the cities. And the thing is that now that Mandami, now that he won, we may never get New York back.
Ever.
Honestly, we may never get New York back. Like, they may fix the elections and
that
it
city's
could just
gonna
be.
just die,
but that's
die
why
off.
we need get rid of the filibuster, because look, let's go to clip number 7.
All right, let's go to clip number 7.
So the president is abroad trying to protect our homeland. And we have Democrats here at home doing everything that they can to weaken our homeland. That's a difference of values. And the stakes of those values is the future of the greatest country on the face of this earth. We should pray that our adversaries would be stupid enough to say they're going to prioritize funding feminism in Africa over the food stamps of their own people. They're not that stupid, but apparently Hakeem Jeffries is, and that's a real problem for all of us here. I was on the phone with an ambassador this morning. I'm not going to say where, but we have requests for people to leave embassies abroad because of very real threats that are going on. While they're also worrying about their paycheck isn't coming in, can their family back home buy groceries, pay their bill for student loans, pay for the fuel to get their kids to school, or the tuition at their children's school, or all the other things that they have to worry about while they're worrying about can they even get out of country. So those are the difference of values. We need 5 Democrat senators to pull their heads out of their and go work for the United States of America.
5.
So I say
Jinx.
Trump is right. Trump is right.
You're 100% right.
We got to get rid of the filibuster. We got to get to work.
Yeah.
We got to make America great again.
Yep.
Enough is enough.
We have to get rid of the filibuster.
Enough is enough.
And we
Get
got to
rid
just
of the
get back. We got to
filibuster.
get back to going.
Balls to the wall.
Yeah, we have to. And this is the time. This is the time where it's got to be like enough is enough. It has to be enough is enough. But the Democrats, it just goes to show you how stupid people really are, because I don't understand how you can't see what's going on right in front of your face. It really is so crystal clear what's in front of you of what exactly is happening in our government right now. And they just are so stupid, because I truly believe that some of them really just don't understand. Like, they just don't get it. And that's why they're Democrats, because they just don't get it. And they feed into the lies and the BS that they serve them up on a silver platter.
Yeah.
Like, they just don't understand. They're just not intelligent enough. They're just
indoctrinated.
right.
They're indoctrinated.
I think some of them aren't even indoctrinated. Like, I think they're just not smart people.
They're not thinkers. You know, like, to be a thinker, you have to be able to see things from both sides.
Yeah.
You know, like you have to, and then
Yes.
come to your own reasoning. Like, I see this side, I see that side, and you have to do a little bit of reasoning.
Yeah.
These people are not taught how to have any kind of reasoning. It's just like, this is what you think, this is what you think.
Useful idiots.
And then, hey. Yeah, they are useful idiots.
Useful idiots. Good answer right there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that is the problem.
Yeah.
That is a problem in our country right now.
It's a huge
and
problem.
I really believe that Trump is right.
Yeah.
And we have got to just get rid of the filibuster. That's
Yeah,
it.
dog.
We're
I see
done.
it. New York City equals London 2.0. It's coming. I think it's already there,
Yeah.
brother. I think it's already there.
London's a dump.
Yeah, I think it's really already there. It's so bad what's going on right now, guys.
And listen, Mike Johnson crying,
Mike Johnson?
that is not going to save our country.
No, it's not. It's not going to save our country. You want
Let's
to
do
show
number
him?
16.
All right,
because
let's show him.
I'm tired of seeing this guy. But then I'm going to show him.
All right, let's show him. Let's show him to the people.
Despite the 15 opportunities they have now had to reopen the government, they have voted 15 times to keep it closed. That is the number that everyone has to pay attention to. All the Americans who are hurting because of this. They need to understand Republicans have voted 15 times to open your government, and the Democrats have voted 15 times to close it. They voted to deny paychecks to workers, to stop the flow of
All right, we
SNAP
could
funds
stop
to
it. I
hungry
can't take this
families.
man.
She's done. She's done
He's
with
a
Mike.
puss.
He's a
he
puss.
is a huge puss. That's what he is.
Puss
He's not-
Johnson?
He's not a strong man.
Wow.
He really isn't. And the thing
Speaker of the House.
is that we need to have a strong man leading the country. I mean, what are we going to do once Trump leaves? If we don't fix these problems, well,
I'm
mean,
in. I'm
if
in.
we don't fix the
JD.
problems, they could steal the next election, and we're going to have Satan.
Well, I mean, I know, and that's what you're worried about too with Charlie Kirk being gone. Because I do agree with you. I think his show that night and the way that he invested so much money. I mean, I saw a behind-the-scenes clip that Erica posted with him, like on that night of election night. It was like a full like New York City like news studio and behind the scenes with all the tech and all the stuff. Like it was literally like if oh my gosh, I can't even talk. It's like if I was standing in a CBS newsroom behind the scenes with all the tech and like every like it was like literally. So he must have spent a ton of money building a full real studio.
I told you he did.
Yeah.
I think that's why they killed him. I don't believe any other thing rather than the deep state killed Charlie Kirk because he knew how to find out the
Right.
voter fraud. I'm not kidding you because he knew how many people lived in the districts. He knew
Yeah.
how many ballots there should
Yep,
be.
yep.
He knew once you got to a certain vote, that's it.
We need that. We have to get that back. Somebody's got to step up. Hopefully,
The
it's
man
your girl
was a
Candace.
genius.
What happened to people living by divine law, the 10 Commandments, then following the rules set by our nation? Second, Democrats have replaced religion for politics, which is insane.
Well, yeah, that's what I was
Strong man,
showing
the
you.
sports
Those
guy.
guys, the way they were singing like they were going to church.
Yeah.
We're going to vote.
Yep.
I mean, we have a sickness going on
We
in
do.
this country.
Yeah.
And for years, the public education has indoctrinated people. And also, men have been feminized. That's why we have a Mike Johnson.
Yeah, very.
I'm sorry
That's
to
why
say,
you have a
but
Mike
men have
Johnson?
been. Yes, that's why we have a Speaker of the House like Mike Johnson. He's a
Nick
feminine guy.
Nick Fuentes for president, 2028.
Nick Fuentes.
Fuentes?
That sports guy
Fuentes?
wants
Oh,
Nick
Nick
Fuentes.
Fuentes?
He's a little bit of an annoying guy, though, that Nick Fuentes. I saw him on Tucker. Did you see that Israel put out a hit on Tucker?
Oh, did they put it in
Allegedly.
a hit? Allegedly. Oh, allegedly.
But
Good,
they're
coach.
putting
Say
out
that.
the
Make sure you say
secret
that because we
language.
don't want to get canceled by Bibi. Jordan, communists don't care what they have to do to win. Most of the idiots don't even know what they're fighting for. It's true. Yeah, it's true. But like we say it all the time,
They're
the means have
ordering-
to
they're
means
fighting for
justify
free
the ends.
stuff.
Yeah.
It's for free stuff. They
Free
all
stuff.
want free stuff.
Free. For free.
That's what it is.
Free,
and then
free.
and then the Democrats say, "Oh, don't worry. Even the insurance companies want free stuff.
Yeah.
They don't even want to have patience,
Right.
but they just want the government money.
Yeah.
We have a
Got really
huge
dark right now.
problem. That's because your thing drained the battery.
It drained the battery? Did I do it?
Yes.
Oh, it's so drained the battery.
I
You're
know.
so
I knew that was
right.
going to happen.
Coach.
But that's okay.
It's
But
all right. It's all right. We're
you know
still
what?
we're still
Let's
rolling.
show number 13.
All right, let's show
because
13.
This is a big problem going on in the world, and Trump is talking about addressing it.
All right, let's do it.
Christianity is facing an existential threat in Nigeria. Thousands and thousands of Christians are being killed. Radical Islamists are responsible for this mass slaughter. I am hereby making Nigeria a country of particular concern. That's a legal definition. When the Christians or any such group is slaughtered, like is happening in Nigeria, 3,100 versus 4,476 worldwide. What horrible numbers. Something has to be done.
I am asking Congressman Riley Moore, together with Chairman Tom Cole and the House Appropriations Committee, to immediately look into this matter and to report back to me. And I mean, like, immediately. The United States cannot stand by while such atrocities are happening in Nigeria and numerous other countries. It's not only Nigeria, it's all over. We stand ready, willing, and able to save our great Christian population around the world. This is not going to happen.
Look at that. That's another battle having with Mandami. Honestly, I mean, this is a huge problem.
It's a huge problem. We talked about it last episode. I think we talked about the Christians getting slaughtered.
But they never show it on the news. But I have seen videos where the Muslim people go in Nigeria carrying automatic weapons. These people say they don't have any money for food, and they're carrying a gun that has to be worth thousands of dollars, right?
That's true, yeah.
They just show up on bikes into these villages.
Same thing as Haiti, too.
And they force them. It's either convert or die.
It's true.
Convert or die.
But they did it all over that region. I mean, we talked about it before. I remember Iraq? They slaughtered all those Christians in Iraq back in 2014.
Yeah.
Like this has been going on for a really, really, really long time. The Christians getting crushed in the Middle East, like forever. And honestly, that's why the Jews, I mean, in Israel, like they're like, listen, we can't afford to be killed off like the Christians have. The Christians have been getting slaughtered, and not for nothing, but like you don't see the church doing anything to like make a difference in that community. Like they just don't do anything. So at least Bibi and the Jews are like, listen, we're just gonna kill you first. We're not gonna get slaughtered before you do.
The greatest slaughter going on right now against Christians, to me, are at abortion clinics.
You're 100% right. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
There's so many Christians that are having abortions, and let me tell you, the Muslims are not. So we could stop and not have another Muslim come into this country for like ever, and they're gonna populate us, I say within 2 or 3 generations. And you know why? Because they have kids. They don't go and run and get abortions.
No, they don't. Well, they also can't go outside, so.
The abortions have to stop.
Yeah.
Okay?
It's true.
And what's going on in Nigeria has to stop.
Yeah.
Now, the thing is that we have a lot of problems here in this country.
Yeah.
America first. So I don't know. I mean, how do you feel about going
America
to Africa?
first.
Like, that's a little crazy.
It's a little crazy, but it's...
So what do we do? Do we start sending people over to Africa to go, to fight a crusade? Honestly, we're going to be bringing the crusades back.
Well, we lost the crusades, so I don't know if we really want to bring the crusades back. We took a beating in the crusades, not for nothing. But, I mean, I do get it. Like, I agree. We have to be America first. But at the same time, it's like, well, are we going to be America first, but we're going to let all those people die? Like, those people are going to die. Like, they're going to die. So it's like, well, what? Like, we know Bibi ain't going to do anything. I mean, they're the original Christ killers, for Christ's sake.
I can't believe you just said that.
That's the truth.
Oh, my gosh.
The Jews did kill Jesus. That's fact, Coach. That's fact.
And so did the Romans.
Well, the Romans did play a part. They did play a part. They did play a part. But that's the truth. But anyway, I mean, we have to do something. So we can't just allow Christians to continue to be slaughtered. And like we have to make something happen. We have to. We don't have a choice. So, and also, too, we said in the beginning of the show, we want to be America first, but anytime we try to pass any sort of America first agenda here in the United States, they put us in federal court. They lock us up. They lock us up.
Yeah, or they're battling us in the street because we don't want Africans selling illegal pocketbooks on Canal Street, intimidating people. Let's go have a fight about that.
So how many times are we going to hit our head against the wall and just keep trying to do America first, keep trying to do this, keep trying to do that, fight in court here, fight in court there, and then what? We're just going to let these people die off on the other side of the world because it's like, well, we're trying to be America first, but we're just getting nowhere. So we're going to continue to do nothing because we can't even open the government because the Democrats are such a-holes, but we're also going to let those people die. So it's like a double-edged sword. So I think we have to go over there and make something happen. We just have to. I don't know. I feel like we have to protect these people.
I don't know. I mean, are we going to start fighting another war now? Like, it's just...
The war never ended, though, with the jihadists. The war never ends. These people will eventually make their way over here. And especially now you have a mayor like Mandami that will make sure that people like that end up over there.
I have to be honest with you. If you're an illegal or you want to come to this country illegally, where are you going to go?
New York.
You're gonna go right to New
You're
York.
gonna go right to the hub.
Yeah.
And he's gonna let you stay there.
And he is
even said
going-
it last night in his
Yeah.
speech. He's like, this is a city for immigrants, made by immigrants. Like, and that drives me the craziest
It drives
thing
me
too.
crazy, too.
Because nobody is against immigrants. We're against illegal immigration. We're not against immigrants. We're more than happy to have all these immigrants come as long as they come legally and
Absolutely.
contribute to society. We're not here to say, no, we don't want any immigrants and we don't want any people. That's not what we're saying. And you're so stupid to think that that's what we're saying. We're just saying to come legally. Don't come illegally and bring all your stuff here and have me, the American taxpayer, the legal citizen, pay for you to take all your stuff and get a bunch of free stuff. Like, that's what we're saying.
And that's why the Republicans and the Democrats are battling in Congress right now. And that's why the government is not opening up.
Yeah.
It's because of exactly what you said right there.
Like, it drives me crazy because Democrats really think that Republicans and MAGA people are against all immigrants, and that's not the truth. I have fights with my friends all the time. Like, you're just a racist. You hate this. You hate that. And it's like, you're so stupid. Like, you're so dumb. How can you not see that illegal immigration and regular immigration are not the same thing? They're not. One is breaking the law, and one is being a contributing member to society. I don't understand how you can't see the two things.
There's some illegals who are contributing members to society. There are some illegals who are contributing members to society.
Then become legal citizens. Make an effort.
Well,
Make
because
an
they
effort.
came here illegally, now they've made things harder
Well,
for
then,
themselves.
I'm sorry, you broke the law.
But I mean, we do also have an extra 20 million people on SNAP
Right.
and getting benefits who came to this country
Illegally.
We have a big problem.
We have a huge
big
problem.
And somebody has to clean it up. And if the Democrats are going to keep insisting on dying on this hill for the
Yeah.
insurance companies to get 1.5 trillion, like over the next 8 years or something,
Mm-hmm.
that's it. We're done. End it. And then let's just see what happens. And
Yeah.
let's just go to war and just battle.
Yeah.
Because honestly, Carlos, you can't even have a bowl of Halloween candy safe in this country anymore. That's how bad it's
No,
getting.
they come and they tell you they're going to slit your throat.
You know what? Let's do number 8.
Yeah, all right, let's show number 8. The future of Halloween in New York.
Well, nobody gives out candy in
Look
New
at this.
York.
Look at this. We're just going to take that.
They should be playing the Bollywood music in the background while
That
they're
is
getting the
just-
Halloween
look at
candy.
that. Ow. They just stole that whole bowl.
They feel entitled.
They stole that whole
They're
bowl,
like
man.
those stupid Americans leaving out a whole bowl of candy.
That is exactly what they said. They said that the whole walk off the porch.
I know.
These stupid
But then
Americans.
guess what happened?
Yeah.
Number 20, you buoy.
Oh, number
All
20.
of a sudden, they were going back home, and it was trouble.
All right, let's see it.
Look at those whistleblowers stealing all the Halloween candy.
Look at him go.
They're stealing the candy. They're stealing the candy.
That is great.
I have to say, I have a lot of faith in this country. When I see something like kids dressing up
Yeah.
as a president, dressing up as a Secret Service, that means that a lot of kids are proud to be Americans again.
I agree
and
with
that's
that.
something
I
that
agree
the
with that.
education system has been systematically destroying in our country for a long
Yeah.
time.
You're 100%
Because
right.
I have to be honest with you. When in the 80s, there was something called American exceptionalism, where
Yeah.
it's like you
Yes.
went to school, you worked hard,
Yep.
you got a job, you worked hard, and it's like we had the best of everybody in the whole world, and we were all
100%.
Americans. Like we weren't in these little pockets,
Yeah.
you know. And it's like they have worked so hard at dividing us and putting us into these pockets, and people don't care about being exceptional anymore
Yeah.
and being great anymore.
You know, you're 100% right. And that's what I said at the beginning of the show, too, is when I talk to this person and they come up to me and they're like, it's just so different because when I was in school, it was like, go and start your own business, go and be exceptional, take advantage of the free market capitalism, take advantage of trying to become rich, be richer than the generations behind you. Like that was the motivating factor, right? Like that, you were motivated to do those things. And now it's like frowned upon.
Mandami already came here rich.
Yeah.
He already
never
came
worked
here
a day in
rich.
his life.
Yeah. And he
Mayor of
is
New York.
part of the ruling class. And these people, we don't know who is behind the scenes controlling that guy. Because he's
Behind
like a Manchurian.
Mandami?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
a total
totally.
Manchurian candidate.
He's
You don't
totally
come from nowhere and all of a
Manchurian
sudden
candidate.
win the mayor of New York City.
Yeah.
Never having a job. Like,
Well, honestly, I mean, to be fair, Obama came out of nowhere and won the president of the United States.
Well,
he came out of nowhere.
And he
it was like, who are you?
And he beat the Clinton machine.
Yeah, smoked
and that's when I said, there's somebody behind him.
Yeah, totally.
Just like with Joe Biden and the auto pen. There was somebody like Trump is the actual president.
Right.
And we really
And that's what drives them crazy.
Yeah, because they can't control him.
That's what
the deep
drives
state.
him crazy.
There is a permanent ruling class in our country.
Totally.
A permanent ruling class, and they're trying to keep us in our place. And that is not the American experiment. That is not the American dream.
Yeah.
Okay? We are the only country that, yes, did we have slavery? But we fought to end slavery.
Yeah.
Okay? We do things right in this country.
Yeah.
We make people who have nothing have more.
Yeah. You're 100% right.
You know, you have ghettos being gentrified, making people crazy.
Ghettos being gentrified.
Which I do want to touch on that issue.
Oh, we're touching on this issue.
I
Okay.
do want to touch on this issue because
Let's talk about it.
my mother, I grew up on the Lower East Side in New York City.
Yeah.
And even my mother said, I said, Mom, man, what do you think if Mandami wins? She goes, I would vote for Curtis. She would have voted for Curtis.
Said that?
Yeah, she did.
Wow.
But anyway.
I know somebody else who said they were going to vote for Curtis.
Let's not even go there. Let's not even go there. So,
Let's not even go.
let's not even go there. My son, the comrade. Oh, comrade. Comrade. But, you know.
I didn't throw you under the bus.
She
Don't get
didn't
mad at me.
save a lot of money for retirement. She probably saved nothing for retirement.
Yeah, probably not.
She, you know.
Yeah.
And we lived in a poor neighborhood, nothing great. But the thing is, she buys her apartment for $10,000.
Yeah.
Guess what? She was able to sell it for almost $1 million because they gentrified her neighborhood. They said she ruined the neighborhood, and she wasn't kidding because they just elected Mandami, right? Like, she wasn't kidding when she said, these people are ruining the neighborhood. But
Well, it's the truth.
because of that, she was able to sell her apartment, buy something in Charlotte, North Carolina, and now she's able to, you know, live out her life comfortably in a, you know, in a safe, beautiful area.
Owned
So,
house.
I mean, you always have to look at the good and the bad. Not everything is something 100%, unless you're an evil bastard, Mandami, who's going to turn New York into Gotham.
That same apartment that she sold for almost $1 million, that's going to be worth like the $10,000 she paid for it
Well, Mandami
in
said
about
he wants to
about
make
a
it
year and a
affordable.
half.
He said he wants to make it affordable,
so
right? He's
it's-
going to make New York affordable again.
It's really, we're going to have a serious problem on our hands in the city quickly. He comes in office January 1. I'm thinking by June 1, it's an autonomous zone. I think it's going to be very quick.
So
Seattle style autonomous.
Because I made reservations to celebrate the United States 250th birthday anniversary
Coach, you're
in the
nuts.
Lower East
You're
Side,
nuts
Manhattan.
going there.
Well, I love New York. I was born there. I was raised there. And I just have this connection with that city. My ancestors, our ancestors it was a freeman.
Yeah.
Like, he was New Amsterdam. So, that's why I get so annoyed. It was like, no, he was a settler.
Yeah.
Okay, he didn't come here. He had to build that city.
Right, built it.
You know, there were a lot of Americans here who had to build it.
It's true.
All
They
right?
don't talk about them at all, though.
They never talk about
They
them.
talk about them like as if they're bad
No,
people.
I mean, you know, we have so much in common. And the only thing that is going to help our country to be saved is if we learn to love each other, appreciate each other, and fight this evil.
Amen.
Because we really have a big problem going on right now.
Yeah.
And we have to stop letting them brainwash us into thinking that, everybody who came to the United States just had it so easy, lickety split. Okay?
Yeah. I saw that Scott Villa dad, I should say. The fire chief resigning.
Oh, he looked
day
like
one.
a puss anyway.
He did. He was a little
He
puss.
looked like a puss. I was like, don't let the door hit you where the Lord split you. You know why I thought that. So anyway, we could have another problem.
What's that, Coach?
Let's go to video number 12 because
Oh,
they keep
talk about
talking this
gentrification.
thing. Oh my gosh.
The planet could be gentrified right here.
Video 12, please, you buoy. Atlas 1, coming towards Earth. Scientists across the world think it's an alien spacecraft due to its irregular speeds, UFO or comet. Is this the new COVID?
No, they said that it changed direction and speed.
All right. Now, I have to be honest with you.
What do you got, Coach?
I feel like it's a deep fake.
You think it's a deep fake? They've been
What
talking.
do you think, you
They've been
bully?
talking
What do you
about it
think?
for a little bit. I don't know.
Do you think that's a real spaceship coming for Earth? Because
That
if
could
it is,
be.
we all better go to church tomorrow and start praying because
You don't think we could kick that spaceship's ass?
no.
No, come on, Coach.
Please, did you see those
Independence
guys singing?
Day,
It's
Independence
time
Day.
to vote. it's time to vote. No, I don't think. I think this country is really going down the tubes. We just elected Mandami and nobody wants to work their ass off anymore. So I do think we're going to be in a big trouble.
We're going to get smoked.
So the aliens, I sometimes almost feel like they're like, okay, we used the virus. Now that they're not letting us cloud seed and use geoengineering anymore, the weather's never been better. We don't have all these catastrophic storms.
Aliens were behind the storms.
No, I'm saying that the U.S. government and the globalists were behind the geoengineering, allegedly.
Allegedly, good word there.
Even the guy who was running for governor in New York, the one who lost to this Hochul lady, he is the head of the environmental agency.
Yeah.
And he said, we're stopping the geoengineering, the cloud seeding.
Right.
Oh, I wish we would have gotten that clip because that would have showed that we weren't crazy last year when I was like, this is the government. It would have showed. What's his name?
Coach, the Weather Channel, Channel shows that you're not crazy.
Huh?
I think the weather right now shows that you're not crazy. Let's see.
I mean, we haven't had any of these catastrophic storms. You look outside, the skies have never looked more beautiful. They're crystal clear blue. And I'm telling you right now, so the global warming hoax, the COVID virus, we all know that is down the tubes and it's coming out, all kinds of things. But
the EPA guy, it's
Lee Zeldin.
Lee Zeldin.
I just remembered right now, Lee Zeldin.
Where'd it be, Coach?
So the thing is are they saying let's unleash the aliens now?
The government is saying
yes.
Release the aliens?
Or is that AI coming from the future?
Oh, wow.
Could that
Imagine
be AI coming from the future?
It's time travelers?
It could be the AI. They do call it AI, don't they? What do they call it?
Artificial intelligence?
No, what do they call the thing? The thing riding in space? I just said the name before and I forgot.
The thing riding in space.
Yes, it has a name. The UFO.
UFO. The UFO.
All right, well, whatever.
The comet.
All right, yes, the comet, but it has a name. But anyway, the comet, I don't know. I just feel like it might be a hoax. What do you think?
I don't know. Chat, what do you guys think? What do you guys think of this UFO? You guys think it's a UFO or what?
It's like, let's unleash the aliens.
That sports guy said, let's be honest, if UFOs were real, we wouldn't know about them. You think so? You think we wouldn't be made aware of the UFOs? I'm not sure. Chat, what do you guys think? You guys think a UFO? You think that's a UFO, this Atlas?
Atlas.
Yeah.
So what if that stands Atlas A? Artificial intelligence. Like that could be the robots from the future coming back.
What a comp right there, Coach. What a comp. A for Atlas Artificial Intelligence. Coach.
I'm just saying.
Putting the pieces of the puzzle together,
Atlas
Putting the pieces of the puzzle together.
When I came out of St. Patrick's Cathedral, Atlas was holding the world.
Atlas was holding the world. The statue.
Yes.
That's true, Coach. It could be a sign. It could be a sign.
I don't know, but things are just crazy, right? They're just crazy right now.
Aliens are distraction from the truth, says that sports guy. Aliens are a distraction from the truth. UFO for sure, but they're coming in peace. UFO for sure, they come in peace. That's a good take right there. Well, I think the UFOs can't come fast enough for those Jet fans after they traded away their whole team yesterday. Shout at the Jets. Poor Jet fans.
Let's not even talk about the Jets.
Tough living.
They're depressing. So I just want to play one more video.
Oh, one more video.
And then it's time to go.
Yes.
But number 17, I saw this, and this poor mother had a day.
All right, let's show it.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Me thinking I was going to hold my daughter's hand down the slide, and that almost took her life celebrating her birthday. You boy play one more time because this is so crazy.
17.
Yes. It's so good.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
I mean, that scoop up right there. That scoop up is tough.
Let me tell you something. It is so hard to be a parent right now.
Yeah.
If you work for the government, you don't even know when you're going to get paid.
Yep.
You take your kid to the party place. It's a freaking demonic slide.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're all going through it.
What are we going to do, Coach?
We pray. Go to church every day and
pray.
Pray. And the only thing we have to try to battle people with overwhelming love. We have to use overwhelming amounts of love and just try to reason with people and just let them know
it's tough.
We got to be in it all together.
Yeah, it's tough to
Don't let them
reasoning.
keep dividing us.
I know, but just some of them are just so like, what are you even thinking in there?
Well, when you vote 6 times, it's hard to.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard.
It's hard to be friends.
It's hard to be friends with somebody who's just like, yeah, I'm going to break the law and take advantage of the system and vote for this communist.
And when you're Chinese and you're wearing a mask and you don't speak the language and you're going, you're just going to like break laws.
Or
Prop
you're
50,
going.
It's hard to be friends.
And you're stealing a whole thing of candy and pouring it into your bag to take it home. It's hard to be friends with that person.
Hard to be friends. But you know what? Jesus would say, love your neighbors.
Love your neighbors. That's what he said.
Let's try hard. I guess we have to try.
We have to.
I don't know. I may have to get some advice on this one.
You have to take it to our boy.
Well,
Father Ray.
Or even another priest might be able to help.
Oh, another priest.
I remember Father Grant once saying, you know what? Jesus says you don't have to get beat up by these people. Just set boundaries. So let's set boundaries and have the Muslims
there
be
you go.
where there's billions of them in the Middle East.
There you
and
go.
let us have a safe place to live here.
The aliens are stealing the candy, says that sports guy. All right, there we go. We're getting a little crazy here to end the show. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We had an awesome, awesome time hanging out with you guys. Be sure, guys, before you head out tonight, hit that like and subscribe button. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you guys are slamming that like button, slam that subscribe button, slam that share button. If you're watching on Rumble, love you guys. Hit that like button, hit the follow button, right? Make sure you guys are following before you tune out. Make sure you guys are hitting the share button, right? We're on all social media platforms. I show you guys every week. Go and follow us on social media. You can find the handles right below here. We're also on Truth Social. Make sure you guys are following us on our social media platforms so we can get all the content out to you guys. And make sure you guys share it, right? Share it out. Share it out to your friends. Share it out to your family. Share it out to, people that, maybe, who knows. But
and we love the chat.
We love the
please
chat.
Join
we
us
love
live.
the
Hi,
chat.
Sophia. Thank you. That sports
What's
guy.
up? Subscribe.
Thank you,
Let's
Villa.
go.
Jordan, thank you so much.
Super Bunny Business.
I love,
Appreciate you.
I love when people come in the chat and chat with us. It's
absolutely,
so much fun.
guys. We love getting to talk to you guys in the chat. We love getting you guys to tune in and chip in and let us know what you guys are thinking, right? Because it's all a big conversation. We want to know what you guys are thinking, what you guys are interested about or worried about, right? Let us know. We love it. Be sure you guys are tuning in and sharing and making sure you guys hitting like and subscribe. And we'll see you guys next time. Same time, same place. We got Veterans Day next week, so make sure you guys thank your veterans, right? Because they do make the ultimate sacrifice for us. So make sure you guys get out and say thank you to our veterans because they really are the heroes that some of us we really don't deserve, but they go out and they keep us safe, right? So make sure you guys are thanking your veterans. Watch Southern Village. Shout out Southern Village, right? Go tune into that. Great movie. Shout out the coach, and we'll see you guys next time. Right? Same time, same place. See you guys next week. Appreciate you guys.